Pisces, and welcome to your March 2024. Okay, I'm using the Past Life Oracle as I do for the monthlies, and just know, this needs to be noted, that this card that comes out doesn't mean that it was your last life. It just means it was a prior life oracle, past life oracle that you're working on severing and or and clearing. Persecution and inquisition. Wow, someone was treated unfairly. Someone was literally persecuted. Someone was tortured and or put in jail without being able to speak their truth. Wow, this is intense. Someone's been living the dark ages. I don't know, I heard the dark ages. The dark ages. All right, let's figure out what's going on for this read is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So it could be in this particular lifetime, Pisceans. You beautiful Pisceans are very much about what is just and fair in the world, right? How could you not be? At some point, we need to clear that. All right, let's see what's going on with Pisces, please. Okay. That one flipped or no? Oh, geez. I don't think I saw, I thought I saw one flip. I am going to take this one that I thought flipped, and I'll give you another one. Children. Let's just take another one on that. There we go. Okay. Your cards want, like, you want to speak. You are definitely like, I want to, like, hello. I want to speak up. I'm going to take one more. Okay. All right. So Pisces, we have this mental, excuse me, the mental anguish of getting stuck, right? And needing to say something. You need to speak up. You need to, I know you're physically, for some of you, physically tired, but you're at, some of you, right, the end of your rope. Some of you are praying for your children because you don't know which way they are headed. I feel that you are in a position of needing to stand up to, like, either this is a soulmate, a live-in, a soul-to-soul relationship where someone is stuck in their head about, like, what's next, what's coming, where do we go from here? Do you see anything, you know, what do you see happening between us, or is it over? Now, if it's not Pisces, if it's not you, we are dealing with Saggy and Gemini, a Gemini or Libra, Aquarius, and Scorp. So I feel as if you do need to speak up. Okay? You need to speak up because you don't want to feel like someone's going to make a mistake or someone's going to go in the wrong direction and for the wrong reasons, they're saying. I feel you need to either have a convo or some information may come to you, right? Information of someone's mental health and physical health. Maybe someone's going to go to the doctors for a checkup. It could be one of your kids, or it could be someone you're connected to. Obviously, oh, they stopped me. Someone that we do love, not only our children, but also perhaps a loved one, a soulmate. Someone could be physically and mentally exhausted. We have these two who are completely naked. One is physically drained and the other is mentally drained. So we have a Gemini mentally drained and a Sag physically drained. Those could be two kids. I'm just saying. Now, if it's not children, again, it is the masculine and or the feminine. Feminine is mentally like in their own little world of mental anguish that someone needs to like pop that bubble and say, do you realize that you're free right now? Like, stop worrying about it. You have 2 8s. 2 8s. You may need to tell someone, Pisces, someone very near and dear to your heart, whether it's your kids or some loved one or someone you live with, someone you love deeply and or you're in a relationship with, that we need to get out of our own way. We need to stand up for what you believe in. I feel, Pisces, you may need to stand up for what you believe in. And you may need to be very much I feel that you may have an intervention. I've said this before. There could be someone needing like a sit down. That's how I feel. Someone may just really be feeling like, I've been here before. Pisces, you have. You have felt this way before. So you know how to handle. For those of you who feel that you have been through this, you know how to get out of your own way. You know not to feel enslaved. 2 8s. Don't think that Spirit is not helping you to gain your peace and peace of mind. Someone needs to gain their peace of mind and start taking action in their lives that is going to draw more, even if it's like, I need chill time. I need to relax. I need to take a break. It could be someone, you, Pisces, or someone near and dear to you that needs a break. All right, let's get more using the vice versa deck for my beautiful Pisceans, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. What is going on? You've been dealing with this situation. You have for a while, but it keeps coming up for a reason. I mean, we're not going to lie. Look, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. We're going to put it here because this is the masculine who is physically exhausted. We have 8, 9, and 10. We'll put it in the middle. 8, 9, and 10. Are you kidding? That's a progression of movement toward we need to chill out and we need to get out of our own way, and whatever you're thinking or whatever someone's thinking this bubble's got to burst. Someone's going to burst. All right, I need to know what the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords with the Knight, this Knight is holding another sword. So someone is clearly worried about someone's mental health. They're not doing anything about it. Look at this person has the black horse. And this is the white horse of truth. Someone's going through it big time. Mental anguish. Let me get one more here. Yeah. And okay, so someone may be going through the dark night of the soul, but the higher truth is that someone's truth, I'm going to say it, someone's truth is about they're harboring some issues with their father. The full moon in Virgo is right here, and I'm filming this right on the, like 2 days prior. The full moon in Virgo is going to make a conversation happen, like let's get real. Either with a father figure, someone, okay, one of your kids could have cut a father figure out of their lives because of what happened in their childhood. Let's get some more cards here. Pisces, it's deep. It's deep. Five of Wands. So the fight of what already has taken place. It already happened. It's really the fight between maybe father and daughter. A father and a daughter. Maybe this daughter, or maybe you're the daughter, Pisces, didn't have the chance to really tell someone what they think, but they did then. They finally you were able, or someone was able to say, this is how I truly think. This is what I truly think. Or you're getting word from your kid about your child, what they feel about the father that raised them. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. This father could be a Cancer. I'm sorry. I take that. I digress. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, father. This father, if it's you having an issue with your father, a father figure, someone who raised you, this father, if it hasn't happened already, which I feel it does, it has already, a conversation with a child and their father has already taken place about how the child felt that the dad was never there for them. They feel that a father figure was never around to guide them, to be the responsible father. Pisces, you could be this father. Or this could be your child, or you could be the mother of this child who feels this way. And you're now hearing about it. I feel someone has already expressed this, that their issues are father issues. And it's taking a toll on someone's mental and physical health. And let's take it one step further, that if this father, right, that they've extracted from their lives because they felt that, maybe you felt that you were not given the tools to grow, you or someone, your daughter or whatever, married someone who was very similar to their father or to your father. Take it however this is for you, Pisces. 8, 9, 10. Let's talk about that. The progression of information coming in, right? The death reversed. This is a death and rebirth. Someone's going, yes, the dark night of the soul. This is like two masculines, and there's the Gemini. I'm telling you, there's the Gemini, and there's the masculines. Fathers and or a husband or whatever, lover, live-in, whatever. The sun, father-son. It could be a father-son connect. But the sun is more about, I feel it, it could be a father-son connect for sure. Or it's a father, like daughter, but the daughter's more masculine, you know, than feminine. Either way, this is about the dynamic of the relationship between father and the parent and the child. Parent and child connection, where the father has been, by the choice of the daughter or the son, the father is no longer in the picture. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And at the full moon of Virgo, maybe this solidifies that I'm cutting myself out of this picture completely with my dad. All right, one more here. And someone's like, has no idea. I feel someone does not realize the intensity and the severity. And Pisces, if you're the mother of this child, you may want to try to not have this child burn the bridges. Burn the bridges. Maybe you'll have a convo with the dad, the father of your ex. If it's not that, then you may not be seeing how similar you have chosen, Pisces, someone just like your dad. You may not realize it, or they don't realize how you are truly feel. And actually, not only how you feel, but what you're thinking. Have you had the conversation? Have you had the conversation with a father figure or with your spouse or live-in, whomever? Like, have you realized it, or do you want to talk about it, or don't you want to talk about it? Someone did go to battle, right? This father figure was already presented. I feel truly someone had the convo and presented the issue. And as difficult as the truth does hurt, and maybe is losing their daughter and or son because of it, I feel like they don't know what the release of this, intentionally or unintentionally, there's nothing one can do. I feel that's how the father figure feels. Like, I don't know what else I can say or do to help. All right, let's get another couple cards for the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the father. The High Priestess reversed. Secret's out, and it really wasn't a secret. The information that was given has already been given, is what they're saying. This has already been, this discussion has already happened. Like, Dad, you weren't there for me. I'm cutting you out of my life. I can't deal with, like, maybe not only what you have done to me, maybe it was physical abuse, definitely mental abuse, and I don't want any more part. I don't want to take part in this at all. Someone could be severing ties with a father figure. Pisces, it could be you, and wanting to just move on and not deal with it. Like, the persecution is real. I'm telling you right now. But as long as this persecution from a past life comes into this life, as now the person that was persecuted is persecuting the father for this, because this is a feminine. She's coming back. He's as the father, or she's the daughter coming back to persecute the father, or vice versa. He's the persecutor, or was the persecutor. Right? Someone got persecuted, but we don't know whether it was unfair or not, or just. But here the persecution is, I want you out of my life. And no matter what this parent father says, this connection is severed. Does that sever the tie here? Let's look. Wow. Someone was hung. Oh my God. Wow. Look at this. Pisces. What? Someone was hung at the stake. And someone here is being left out, hung to dry. You're out of my life. I don't want anything to do with you. Mental and physical abuse. This is deep. Let's go now and put 3 cards in the center to ask Spirit, what can Pisces do now that they have severed ties, either them or their kids, with their father? What are the next steps? Love of self. Right? The highest form of love is self-love. Why? Because self-love breeds self-discipline, self-respect, and this is what happened. Without question. Someone said, I respect myself. I love myself, and I respect to be treated as such. Oh yeah. And I don't care who knows it. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I don't care who knows it. I'm going to shout it out from the rooftops if I have to. Because I am not going to ever take shit from no one. Yeah. And that's what happens. Yep. And that's when a new beginning will happen. At the setting of the sun, this is, look at how beautiful these 3 cards that Spirit has given us. Someone has set themselves free. Freedom and peace of mind. We have the dove, the morning dove. It's the white dove of truth. And the truth sets us free. And then we have the red tail. Some of you have red tail hawks and or mourning doves as a sign of your totem animal, as well as a horse. Horses are the freedom and strength and courage to speak up, to say what we feel and what we want to be heard, and to mean it, and to gain self-respect and discipline, self-discipline. And we don't care who hears it. We will shout it out from the rooftops of wherever we are and wherever we go. Because this, and this has been severed in this lifetime. You have 2 aces there. That's correct. Because actions, the action through the word of love, God's love, the word of Spirit, God so loved the world. Right? I don't know. It just came out that way. And that is why when children are in pain, when children don't speak up because they can't, because they're too small, they're young, they don't know any better. But then they become adults. And the only way through is to speak your truth. And then you're set free. Wow. Freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. The Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. And on the flip side of that is the 7. The confusion's over because Spirit intervened. You had help from the blessings of a spirit guide. You prayed. You wanted help. Emotionally, you needed Spirit, Mother, the Blessed Mother, to show you the way forward. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. And in the middle is the beautiful Knight of Swords. So you're not really missing out on the Ace of Sword, because the sword is here. Because the sword doesn't just stand alone. It has to be spoken. The word had to be spoken. The new beginning that's happening for you, Pisces, is all about speaking your truth, speaking up, and not ever caving again. Nor will you be emotionally confused, because what we have eclipsed out brought you to your authentic self. And that is how one heals and severs ties from a past life. Let's go to love. Wow. Unbelievable. That's all I've been saying for all these readings for March. Right? Unbelievable. Pisces. Playfulness. Being a kid again. Go to the park. Go swing. You don't have to necessarily recapture the romance. It's about the playfulness of youth. Go back to your inner youth and remember what it felt like to be that child again. Maybe if you have a sibling, go with your sibling. I mean, obviously not romantically, right? Go with your sibling and go to the park and feel that playfulness of innocence that, I'm going to say it, innocence was taken here. Retreat. If you're married or if you're not, go take a break. I don't even want to. If you're with someone now, maybe after all is said and done, you do need to go with your significant person if you are indeed with someone, yeah? Go take that break because it is safe for you again to love. And you have been through it all. And I am going to tell you that for some of you, you did find, right here, you did find yourself in a phase of not wanting to see like your person, if you're with someone or already in a relationship, with whomever you're in a relationship, love relationship, you did not want to see them as your father figure. And you definitely, they do understand the pain and suffering. And maybe you didn't want to express this or tell them the story, but now you have, because you've gotten into a deep relationship with them and or a marriage. You know, we're not going to sit here and say we were mentally and or physically abused just to anyone. Who does that? That's the ego talking. Horses are significant because they bring in inner strength and courage to speak up, to speak out. All right, let's get a Gaia card for the beautiful Pisceans. Listen, I'm telling you, if this story resonates with you, I'm just going to tell you, I feel for you. I do. I do. Passion, fire. And this is your strength. Your strength was the passion of your own self. How you value and look at yourself now is like, you know, this is just a metaphor. Please. I'm going to scorn anyone who hurts me ever again. And I didn't mean that as literal. I meant you have been scorned and you will never let that feeling, you will not ever let that feeling come around where someone abuses their power. No one will abuse their power ever again. You stood in your own power. to say no more. No more needs to be said. You've said what you needed to say. You've extracted this person out of your life that came back in, who may have persecuted you and took advantage of you as a child. You're like, we're done. I want a couple more here. Harmony. It gives you great peace to listen to music. I'm going to tell you sound waves and music is music, but sound waves are going to be part of our future. So this will help you if you want to chill and be in your own place of harmony. I feel music or going to concerts or listening to just calm music does calm the soul if it gets to be too much, you know. Sound waves through music, you know, we are all vibration. So that is going to be where people are going to finally find their peace, through music. I didn't do it for all the other signs, but I do feel that we needed to talk about ancestors. We do have to admit, which is hard sometimes to understand, that the karma that we have been has come into our lives from one past generation to another, right? We have to own up to the DNA that's in our blood, right? This is part of our DNA, but, and this is a huge but we can also sever ties with what we have been given karmically. Karmically, setting yourself free doesn't mean that your blood is going to be the same as whomever was the persecutor or persecute. That's been severed, and that's why this came out. Right? I send you so much love and light. Please comment below, and I am so here for you. Okay? Take care. Have a great month.